Rainbow door? I have to do like a rainbow door? I know, Carlos. I am tired.
Or it's a pink door. Or a pink door?
Yeah, pink door.
Pink door rainbow, Casey.
Okay, look.
Breaking my door.
Nobody's breaking your door.
What do I look like to you people? A fucking artist?
Go drink your drink.
Okay, so she wants a rainbow door. So do I color the door rainbow colors or do I color white and put a rainbow on it?
No, make it pink and then make it rainbow.
You can't make it pink and then make it rainbow.
With that attitude.
Wow. Where are my rings? Did you clean them? I need them. I feel naked without them.
Take them. I'm not gonna fucking soak them ass tonight.
Dude, you suck.
You're just gonna get them dirty again, dude? You know, it's probably for the best that you can jump that fence like your car was falling on the pocket.
Fucking panochulo. Hey. Work on that damn review of yours.
Hi, Carlos.
I cannot with you. I know, bro. It's super late. I can't believe it. It's like... I know, right? Derek's been getting mad at me because I haven't been working. Yes, you are. So, my project for the company that I was working for ended on the 21st of April. So, these last couple of days I haven't been working. I think it's been like last Wednesday. Or last Wednesday. Right? So they told, like, I've been getting calls here and there from the new company that I'm supposed to start working with here in May. And Derek me está chingando que to call them and I don't know what, and then I'm already getting used to sleeping in and yes, from man, I've earned it. Leave me alone. So I started late today because I've been painting my house. Like, seriously, it's already been like day 3 and I'm still painting. Today I was painting the trims of the house, and I didn't start till like 11 painting the trims. So it's it's been a hell of a project, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I already fucked up the paint in the living room. Some of the paint came off because I took the paint tape off and it peeled some of the tape off, so I was pretty pissed at the fact that I had to repaint it, which I did, don't get me wrong. I repainted it. I already repainted it because I didn't want it to stay like that till tomorrow. I wanted it to be like fucking done and dealt with. So I repainted it and it looks fine or whatever. But it's been a hell of a project.
Enough about the paint. Ask Carlos how many psychopaths he's had to arrest.
Yeah, I know you heard him, Carlos. Don't make me ask a question. Can you close the door, Papa? I'd be sleepy, oh so sleepy and lippy and me. So how are you, Carlos? How's your day going? How did your day go? Pendeja. That was a major noob move. Appa, close the door.
Doesn't close all the way because you broke my door.
I didn't break your door. Your door's a fucking piece of crap. You're breaking the wire. What was in the way of it or what? Why does it sound like that? Was he the patitas that I heard or saw or whatever? I assume yes. Those were the patitas that I heard. Do 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 do. I wonder. Dude, it's like super late. Who wants to go night night? Scar, no scar, scar, no scar, no scar, no scar, no scar. Ah.
Hey, tell Carlos that I had to go to work.
Something about work, Carlos. Hey, babe, I need a charger. I'm gonna die. Yeah, they called him from work saying that he left his truck lights on and that he needed to go back to work to turn them off. Like, seriously, do y'all call him like super late at night to go do that? So he went back, and when he went back, the lights were not even on. I think he said the headlights were on.
It was the like when you turn on the lights. It looked like just the tail lights. I couldn't even see the headlights. They told me it was the work strobe lights for like city workers, but those were off. I never leave them on.
You do when you're here at home.
Huh?
You do when you're here at home.
Yeah, I know, but when I'm on the way back, I always make sure.
Oh, you turn them off?
Yeah, before I head back to the shop. So, and I remember the lights were still on when I was done walking around. Right? Lights were still on when I was walking around. So after I put up the keys and everything for the truck, I was like, why are the lights still on? They would turn off already. So I went in, I think I hit it to where I left the lights on, so I turned it to put them on automatic.
Yeah. They turned off?
I closed it, and I was like, alright, that's it.
Bro, I don't pay that shit. I think I will take this. Thank you very much. I've reacted with the appropriate emoji, Derek. I cannot.
Damn, this stuff there. What do you mean that stuff? What did I do?
That you had to go back to work, Papa.
Man, I feel like somebody's gonna get caught, man. I feel like it's kind of sketchy. Like,
That
they
fucking
sent me back
chicken's
to work,
scared.
and, but I don't have a key to get to the gate, because the whole compound is locked up. They thought I had a key, but I leave all my keys in my vehicle, work vehicle. So, but when I got there, I told my boss, I had him on the phone, I was like, I can't get in. I just want to vent the barbed wire. So I went to the fence, he said, no, because if you go in and you get hurt, they're going to give you a write-up, you know, because it's a liability thing.
Se lo va a chingar este güey.
I told him, I go, what do you want me to do? He's like, just forget about it, just go. We're going to have the on-call guy go. Don't worry about it. Alright.
Who's the on-call guy?
I don't know.
They never tell you or what?
They change, they cycle.
So it's always just one person, or?
Yeah, it's like 10 o'clock.
And then after 10, nobody's there, or what?
Huh?
And then after 10, nobody's there, or what?
Yeah, after 10, that's it.
It's pretty late, Barrett, so I don't expect a lot of people to be here. But hey, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. I think if Derek wants me to stream again, it's probably not gonna be Fortnite, because I know that a lot of people don't like Fortnite or are not entertained because it's like a very blad out game or whatever the hell you want to call it. But I don't know, we'll see. I've been painting lately. I am tired as hell. Come here, bitch. I want your gun. Thank you. Anyways, so I've been painting my house these last couple of days. I'm gonna be honest, I'm exhausted. My wrist hurts. Today I painted the trim of the house. So I've completed the living room, the kitchen, the hallway to Derek's room, and I have not completed the boys' room, but I did do the trimming in the kitchen, the living room, the hallway. I did Derek's door. I did the trim on the boys' room. It's a lot of work, like a lot of work, but I signed up for it and I'm determined to finish. So I still have my room to do. I still have Derek's room, the little bit of Derek's room where I can get without having to like take off all the damn posters. There's like a bunch of stuff. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, he's got like a lot of stuff in here, so I'm only gonna, and I don't, you know what, I don't even think I need to paint his whole room, because of all the posters. I think all the posters preserved or prevented the girls from coloring all over the fucking walls and shit. Oh, what the fuck? That is some fucking bullshit, dude. Major fucking bullshit. No, are we talking about South Park, Carlos? No, I haven't finished that. I'll probably stream that tomorrow. Derek asked me about it too. I wasn't feeling it today because, like I said, I'm too tired. Derek was making fun of me. He's like, oh, but you feel like Fortnite. Sorry. I cannot with you, Ferret. I don't know, man. That was some bullshit. How the hell did he get to me so fast? And then with one shot, he kills me. No mames, bro. That ain't not even me. Eat a fucking dick. Baboso. What? I don't know, man. I don't know. Derek and I have been watching a lot of this criminal, what is it called? Criminal psychology? We've been watching. We've been watching a lot of criminal psychology lately, and it's made me and Derek, like, think. Like, Derek's like, I can't even say it. But Derek and I, like, we get really into that shit, and it baffles the shit out of me, dude. Like, seriously, like, how can cops be so fucking retarded? Like, oh my god, there was this one where we were watching, the fucking guy literally told the fucking cops where the body was. Like, I'm not even fucking with y'all. He killed somebody, he killed a chick, right? And he dumped her body. And like, a few months later, he goes to the cops and he says that he found the body. And they had already suspected that he was the one who killed her. But they didn't fucking do nothing about it. I can't remember his name. No, I watched it. Okay, so watch. I think his name was like John something, some shit along the lines. But this motherfucker, like, he was picking up individuals that were working out, like, out running and shit like that. He would pick them up and he would fucking, he would kill them on the side of the road, dude. Like no fucks given, for real, right? And then one of the girls, like his very first victim was doing like marathons. The first victim, she was running a marathon, and she was supposed to have a friend go with her, but the friend ended up like bailing out because she was a lazy fuck. And the chick ended up getting picked up by the dude. Like, he fucking forced her in the truck, you know, he did all fucking all kinds of crazy shit to her. And then he dumps her in the woods, right? And he knows that the cops are looking for her. He was one of the suspects, right? And then fucking, what's it called? He, like, nobody finds her body, so then he kills somebody else, right? And they find that person's body, but his first victim, they're still looking for her. Right? So 2 months after she was killed, after he had killed her, he goes to the cops. Like, seriously, he goes to the sheriffs and he tells the sheriffs, I found this body in such and such place, right?
Oh, you're talking about the I-20?
Highway 20, yeah. Right? And he takes them to the body, right?
Yeah, that was in Oregon, I think.
And they were already suspecting him, and then he just fucking gives them the proof that they need it. Like, and it's like they said, there's no way that you would have been able to find the body if you didn't know where the body was. But nobody like a fucking arrested him or nothing. This little bitch. Anyways, so cops kind of dumb, dude. Not even like, you can't even say fucking dumb. Like, dude, they're straight up fucking retarded. Like, how the fuck are you not gonna fucking go and be like, all right, how did you know the body was there if it's in an isolated area? There's no fucking way anybody would have found that body unless you actually fucking killed her. Like, how the fuck, bro? Right? So he ended up killing a couple more people. And still, nobody arrested him for years. I'm serious, for years. They didn't arrest him for years, even though they had the fucking, I don't even know what it's like, dude. It's so fucking retarded.
The evidence seemed pretty.
Yeah, like, it was damning. Like, dude, how the fuck? Hi, Zerati. Sorry for being rude. Jinto, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name, but hi, welcome to the stream. I got caught up in my story. Dude, and then I saw another one, right? Okay, this other one, he literally killed 5 people. He would kill 5, was it kids? The one that, like, killed, like, over 40 some odd people, 50 some odd people, where he would kill in increments of 5 during the spring, the summer, the fall.
I don't know about that one.
Okay, so there was this one,
We're not
right?
talking about Gary Ridgway, right?
Gary Wood. No. I have to go back and look through the history that I watched.
So you would kill in sets of 5?
In sets of 5, dude. He would kill in sets of 5 every season.
That's organized as fuck.
Dude, like, seriously. And it was always in sets of 5. Five, and they were, I think, teenagers. They were children. And it was sets of 5. And, like, they fucking, as soon as he killed his second set of 5, like, he was under the scope. But he would still kill, and nobody stopped him. They're like, it's because of lack of evidence and this and that. What the fuck you mean lack of evidence? Like, you know that he's killing those people. How the fuck? Like, how the fuck, dude? Like, seriously. How are you not gonna fucking... I don't even know. Like,
Hindsight's 20/20.
yeah, but at the same fucking time, like, dude, like, he gave them the body. I don't even know. I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, what's it? The anime dude?
Mr. Anime.
Mr. Anime. We watched that shit today. And it trips me the fuck out that the only reason that he killed him was because he was gonna go shoot up a school that he ended up bailing on shooting.
He killed the ferret.
Yeah, and he killed the ferret, that bastard. That ferret didn't do nothing to you, you fuck nugget. Hi, Clifford. No, I didn't watch the news earlier. I don't watch the news.
I get all my news
From YouTube. Huh. Did I die? What? I didn't die. I almost died though. What did you say about Ranton? Uh-huh. Are you gonna look into it? That is good news, Pepper. What category was it?
Do they do categories for
tornadoes? Yes.
It's 144.
You don't know?
What happened in India?
Like a lot of gunfire. Let's do this. Dude, what the fuck?
COVID's getting really bad in India, apparently.
Oh yeah?
Apparently really bad.
Like how bad is really bad?
Like it's in the news.
Guy just killed. Yeah, there's 2 sets of footprints. I'm gonna die. way, Casey. Shit, I need a heal. I need to fucking drink my half pot. I'm gonna die. I'm still pretty far from the fucking circle. Oh, Papega hands. Papega hands. I need a heal. I need a heal. Heal. Heal, heal. Dude, I want Whataburger. Right?
It's okay, we're gonna run soon.
Yeah. Okay. There's people over here. I'm gonna run this way just because I don't wanna. I wonder if the restaurant Stars is still here. Have you seen any?
I've seen some over here on the ghetto side of town.
You know what we haven't had in a while? Sonic.
Yeah. We have not had Sonic since
Oh, want some. Since when?
last year, I think.
Last year.
We're at,
Oh, fuck. Dude, that's fucking major bullshit! Major fucking bullshit. You know what? Nothing. Chick-fil-A. Haha. They're calls it a fresa. Fresa. What do you call it? A fresita. Comida. I don't know, man. He says it's preppy food. Dude, I like a Chick-fil-A. I really like them. You have a Stars in H-Town? You know what, babe? On our cheat day, I'm gonna go get Sunic. If we have money. We probably won't. We're always broke. Tasted like a Big Mac. Yeah, Whataburger Region Supreme.
Hi.
I'm hungry, y'all. Made me hungry. Fuck.
Huh?
Babe, never mind.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Casey, go call Adrian. Tell him mommy's calling him. Tell him mommy said. You know what? Waterbear has been fucking shit up lately. So, like, none.
No, it's not.
Nah, their fries are nasty as fuck now. They used to make them really fresh and nice and salty, and now they're all fucking old and nasty and yucky. Couldn't come up with any better wording, you guys. Suck at it. I like suck at it.
They never fucking come when we send the girls to begin with. Just
I know, I'm about ready to take my shoe off and tell Casey to go throw it at him.
tell them to go to sleep and give us the switch.
I'm not doing that. I'm streaming. You can do that.
You do me.
It's my job. I'm mom. I'm supposed to scare you. I want all three of your Switches, and I want the Roku, and I want the Nintendo 64, and I want the PlayStation. It's time for bed. And AJ, the next time I send one of the girls to call you, you better fucking come. Because if I have to get up, dude, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm not playing with you anymore. I'm sick and tired of your attitude.
Good job. Thank you.
Oh, you think you're slick? Eat a pee-pee, bro. You're not. Do me a favor, Eden, before you go to bed. Go to the pantry.
Give it to me right next time.
Where do you get Mr. Beast burgers?
Anywhere except the valley.
Who is he shooting at? Where'd you go, bro? Hey Jason, how are you? Are you at home or like did you go back? What the dealo? I like making Dirk smile, you guys. He's such a goofball when he does. So, are you with your Xbox then, broski? If the guys Casey just killed got as mad as she did. Probably, bro. What happened, puppy? I know I'm on food. Quiero comidas. Dame comidas. Give me the food, I want the food. I need food. Playing Call of Duty. Dude, you know what? I am a bad friend, and I am sorry, Jason. I've been wanting to play But I've been painting my fucking house and it's driving me insane. I had to repaint some of the areas because I was taking off the paint tape from the walls after I painted the trims white. And the fucking paint came off my walls, so I had to repaint the areas that the paint came off of. But I want to play, dude, like, I miss the old Call of Duties. I don't miss the new ones. Suck ass. Yeah, it does. And I'm not even done painting, dude. Like, I finished the living room. I finished the living room. I finished the kitchen. I did the hallway here by Derek's room. I barely, like, I haven't even completed the boys' restroom, and I still have to do my room, my closet, my restroom, the trims and everything. Am I in the circle? I'm in the circle. Wait, am I? Yes. Okay. I don't gotta worry. I can do as I please. Oh, this guy scared me. Okay. What's up, Dada? What's up?
Hungry.
Me too. I miss snacks. I did no such thing. It was.
Is there stars? What is Sonic?
Oh my god, Derek. I'm not the one who did it. It was Zarati. He asked Carlos if he had In and Out yet.
No.
Huh?
Chicken Alfredo.
You have to mix it?
Yes, I got it though. Thank you. Zarati is the one who put that shit in my
Plenty of
head.
sleep.
I didn't do it. It was Zarati. Zarati goes, Carlos, have you had In and Out? Carlos is like, no, and I'm not gonna try it either. Alright, it was not me. I'm innocent in all this.
I'm gonna go get some of these two.
What I do? You asked Carlos about food that we cannot have because we are fat and on a diet. No, you didn't offend anybody. You just made us like really hungry, like really, really hungry. Like really hungry. Right now I'm eating chicken Alfredo. You're good, Zarati. We're just being fat asses. But I don't know, man. I want fucking Sonic. I want chili cheese tots. I have no long range weapons except for this bow. Derek's been getting mad at the kids all day. Dude, these kids suck. I was watching this shit on Facebook where this chick is like, you know you haven't been taking care of the kids when you don't say at least once a day, fuck them kids. And this guy's like, I don't even gotta take care of the kids. I gotta be at work all day and come home to these kids and I can still say fuck these kids because the house ain't fucking clean, so fuck these kids. I'm like, oh my god, that's so Derek. Fucking eat my food all goddamn day, take a shit all goddamn day, they don't clean my fucking house. Fuck those kids. True. I'm in the circle. I'm in the circle. I'm not even paying attention. There's 15 fucking people, bro. No mames. Okay, I'm gonna switch to you. Nobody want you. Oh, what the hell is all this loot? Wood? What? My dumbass friend just sent me this. Austin is about to be like one of the Trump mistresses, Stormy. I cannot with you all. I'm scarfing down some food, you guys. Hold on. Energy here. There. Let's do this. Ah, patitas. Fuck me. Oh, what the fuck? Go over there, you Indian fuck. You stupid ass. Stupid motherfucker. Leave the door open then, bro. Let's fucking do this. No fucking wins today, man. Some bullshit. This stupid motherfucker's gonna leave the door open for the girl, and some fucking psychopath is gonna come in here and fucking chop his limbs up. Fucking legs go, arms go, head goes. Did I watch this really fucked up criminal psychology show? Where this guy, dude, he dismembered his parents. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding. He was 28 years old. His mommy was working, and her whole check she would send to this 28-year-old. While this 28-year-old fucking failed out of college and he didn't have a job, his mommy was paying for his apartment, whatever, right? They get together for a Thanksgiving holiday, and they told their 3 kids, it was a son and 2 sisters, they told them that that they were the parents were gonna retire, and that they were gonna sell the house and move into their grandparents into the dad's mom's house. That's the dad's mom left the house to them, right? And I guess like the son figured that she was gonna cut him off, you know, so that and not pay for any of the shit that he had. So, like a day after Thanksgiving, this motherfucker kills his parents. All right, the first person he kills is his dad, and then his mom came back from shopping or whatever, and then he kills his mom like as soon as she walks through the door with the groceries. Dude, this guy dismembered his fucking parents. He cut his father's legs off to the hip. He cut his arms off. He cut his hands off. He cut his head off. And then he put him in a bucket of acid so that the bodies could fucking, I guess, dissolve or whatever, so that they couldn't identify. And his mom, he had killed his mom, right? And he dismembered her too. And he put his mom's head in a fucking cooking pot, put it on the stove, and put it full blast to where the head was being cooked. He goes to the store, right, to get, I guess, like a first aid kit so he could bandage up. And he bought like a bunch of supplies to clean the house. Dude, this motherfucker didn't even go through with cleaning the house. He leaves all the cleaning supplies there on the kitchen floor and just says, fuck it. That fat fuck couldn't even finish his fucking job, right? So then, thank you. So then, when, oh, he scared me. Yes, please. Yes, please. So then the fucking, this guy, okay, so this, right, he just does all that shit or whatever. And he leaves everything, dude. Like, he didn't clean nothing up. He left the blood everywhere. He left his father's hands there in the workout room by the door to where it looks like somebody's crawling out of the room. It was fucking crazy. Like, and he left, like, everything. He left the parents in two separate buckets, like, I guess, waiting for the acid to dissolve them. And they were thinking that he was going to go back to finish it, like, to clean up. I guess, like, the son didn't anticipate that somebody was going to call to do like a welfare check on the mom, because the mom was like had the routine down. Like, she did not deter from that routine unless she was sick or whatever. And even at that, man, fuck that. And even at that, like, he just split. Like, he didn't even finish the fucking job or whatever. And it's like, dude, like, oh, and he had written everything down. He wrote everything down, and he left the backpack with the fucking notebook in the house. In the house. Like, are you serious? Like, oh my god. So fucking retarded. So retarded. These people are so fucking retarded. Like, it's some shit, dude, for real. Dude, I watched that shit all day. Like, seriously, I start painting and that's the first thing I put on. So I hear like a bunch of crazy ass stories. Like, let me see. Oh, there is this guy and this chick, right? This guy, I guess, like, went to like a 9-year-old's birthday party. And I don't know if the mom, like, knew the guy or what. But the mom, too, like, no fucking mames, bro. Like, you're gonna let your fucking 9-year-old go off with a full-grown man. Who the fuck lets their child go with a full-grown man? Like, how the fuck, right? So apparently it was a little girl's birthday party, right? And the guy told the mom that he had her present at his place. And he gave her a false address and said that they'll be back shortly. It's not that far, right? The mom lets the little girl go to get the present. Like, oh my motherfucking god, right? The guy ends up kidnapping the girl. And he had her, I think it was like a whole day. Like, he had her from the day that she went missing up to the next day. And he took her across state lines. Like, people saw him, you know, with the little girl, and taxis gave them a ride or whatever, and nobody thought anything of it. Like, they thought that he was her dad or whatever. Well, when they found out who the guy was, they went to the guy's, I guess, like address, reported address or whatever, and the guy had a girlfriend that was staying at the grandma's house, and supposedly she was like the caregiver for the grandma. Well, like the chick was like giving the cops information or whatever, so like they thought that she was just like a witness, like somebody who could give them information when they needed to. Dude, it wasn't even like that. Like the fucking bitch was in on it. Like seriously. The fucking bitch ended up like leaving with the guy even though she knew what he did. Like she proactively got involved, and they were riding bikes, picking up little kids and shit. And they ended up finding the little 9-year-old girl. Like they bound her and tied her and shit, and strangled her, and they left her in an abandoned building and shit. Like it was, these people are fucking twisted, man. Like this shit makes me paranoid, especially at night, dude. I'll stay up to like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, like fucking thinking like, what the fuck's gonna happen? Who's gonna come to our door? And me and Derek will argue. We'll argue. I'll tell him, did you set the alarm? He's like, I'm already laying down. Did you set the alarm? Stupid fuck. That's your job. So I'll set the alarm or whatever, and fucking he'll set it, and then we'll lock the doors. And mind you, our front door, it's a deadbolt. Like you have to use the key to lock you have to use the key to lock it inside and out. Like you can't. There's no other way to lock it or unlock it. Anyways, so like there was a bunch of kids that they lured. Like they lured a 7 and a 9-year-old in the woods. That they told the 7 and the 9-year-old that they had clothes that they would like to give them, that they thought that they might like, and the little girls followed. The little girls went, and fucking one of the little girls managed to stay alive long enough to be found. Like she was crawling towards the highway or whatever, and somebody found them. Somebody found them, like barely alive, but they found them because of the little girl. Dude, like it was so fucked up. Like a woman was doing this to children too, not even just a man. But it's very rare. Like I don't know. This is a fucked up world, dude. It makes me scared. Sometimes I wonder, like what makes these people like this. And Derek and I have debates on whether it's nature versus nurture that make these people like serial killers or whatever. Dude, and you know what? 9 times out of 10, it's always from what I've seen, it's always nurture. Always. It's never nature. Like some people, okay, I think there was this one case where they said that the guy had like a good upbringing, like both parents were still in the picture, they were outgoing, church going people or whatever. I think that was like one of them. But of the other ones, of the other serial killers, when like they do a whole history behind them, like dude, 9 times out of 10, those fucking people are like really sick individuals. Like they were raised by domineering mothers or abusive fathers. Some were sexually molested when they were little, you know, from the lack of parent, I guess, like parentry or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like it's messed up. It makes you wonder, like, what that specific individual had to go through to raise their own kids like that. Like, why? Yeah, like there was this one where the father was a drunk and the mother was like very domineering. Like she would like, I don't know how to it's a nature nurtured to the extreme. I think it's a lot of nurtured. Like from the stories that I've heard, like Ted Bundy, I think they said that he was a normal, like he was brought in a normal upbringing. Like parents were involved, whatever. But there's some where they're like, oh, that person was molested, you know, the mother, like, there was one where the fucking mom, the mom would like burn cigarettes out on her son, and her son ended up being like a really bad serial killer. Dude, like I've seen some where parents will like. Okay, there was this one where this guy killed some chick, right? And the parents help dismember the body, dude. Like, how the fuck, bro? And then, like, so the parents were parents to two children, the oldest son and the youngest son, right? They ended up getting the youngest son involved, but like the youngest son didn't want anything to do with it, so he didn't participate in anything. But he knew what they were doing. So when they caught the older son, the youngest son testified against the mom and the dad and the older brother. The older brother ended up like, and he knew the person. He knew this chick. He ended up killing this chick. He called his parents saying that he had killed somebody. The parents told him to go over to the house, and they went over, and then the parents came back with him to the apartment. They dismembered the chick. Dude, they cut off her arms, they cut off her head, they did all crazy shit. The parents ended up keeping a box of the clothing with the leg parts of the chick. The chick's torso was in the basement, but they couldn't find the head. So when they asked him where the head was, like, he wouldn't say. Like, he's like, I can't do this, I can't talk about this. And he left the interview or whatever. And then the parents, like, the mom got 45 fucking days. 45 fucking days in jail. 45 fucking days for helping dismember that poor lady. 45 fucking days for helping her son cover up the murder. That's all she got. 45 fucking days. The father was an ex-police officer. Dude, he got 5 fucking years. He got 5 fucking years. Like, how the fuck, dude? Like, they helped try to cover up a murder.
What's up, sugar tits?
I'm talking about all the shit that we watch. What's up, daddy? Are you sleepy or what? Yeah? Wanna go to night already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can go lay down. You can keep playing if you want.
No, I wanna go lay down with you.
You can always come lay down.
I know.
There is no expiration date to come lay down next to me late
This
at
fucking
night.
guy.
We don't
I
have
cannot.
to fight. We have a right to party. Leave the door open. Wait, is that the name? Is that a name? 9?
Yeah, that's why I started talking about the whole serial killer. I was like, leave it open. Let's see who kills you first. Somebody's gonna come in the middle of the night and fucking chop your body up. That's what I said. I cannot.
I'm gonna leave the door open. I'm gonna leave the door open. I'm gonna leave the door open. Nah. I'm gonna leave the door open. It's nature nurtured to the extreme. You can nurture something not involved. I don't know, everybody says that, but then I think BTK. Like Richard Ramirez. Night Stalker. Factory work. She was around chemicals. So when he was 2 years old, he was trying to climb on.
So do you think BTK was...
Wait, when he was 2 years old, he tried climbing on a dresser, and the dresser fell down on him, and it hit him, and it knocked him unconscious for 15 minutes, and he needed 20 stitches.
Damn.
And then it happened again when he was 5 years old, and he got hit by somebody on a swing, and it fucking knocked him out again.
So you think like brain damage or what?
I mean,
Not brain damage, but like...
I know it might sound kind of fucked
like
up.
a neurology... Chicken wings, hot wings, dog, and bologna chicken, and macaroni chili, and with my homies. That doesn't...
Nah. Chili with gummy worms.
I cannot with you.
Chili with gummy worms. Get with it.
Yeah, they're too fucking
Part of
much.
me, I gotta be honest, it's just hearing all this shit, part of me feels a little bad for him.
Bad for who? BTK? Or the serial killers?
For Night Stalker. Just knowing all that fucking shit.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Like with the Night Stalker, we're gonna say it was nurture.
I mean, a lot of it could have been nature if you.
I'm gonna say nurture because they brought him up that way. They brought him up thinking that it was okay to kill Asians or to harm
Well, that
them.
was his cousin.
It doesn't matter. He was brought up that way as a young child.
And then their dad was a cop in Mexico, right?
Yeah.
But apparently their dad was very mean. Anytime they got involved in drugs and shit, he'd abuse them or whatever.
Like beat him or molest him.
His older brothers. No, like physical.
I don't know.
Real physical. So like I think like not even like a disciplinary way, like more like a fighting almost. Like a beat down.
Like a beat, like
That-
not even like not even like spanking, but like kicking
Yeah,
their
like
asses.
kicking and punching and shit. Like that's
Damn.
the way it was inferred. And then but then also too, when he was being tried his father refused to believe that he was a murderer. He's like, I understand the drugs, but there's no way my son was a killer.
Dude, like, how the fuck are you gonna sit there and defend that? It's the problem with it. Everyone wants one answer, but it's not. You get nature, but if you nurture that person the right way, it can be managed. Yeah, they're saying that there's like a lot of psychopaths out there that aren't serial killers or that don't become killers.
Well, 1 in 100 people has some sort of level of psychopathy. That's what this. Some form of psychopathy. But the vast majority of times are in fact psychopathy. The BTK, so like that's the point I'm trying to make. Is Richard Ramirez. BTK, he had a normal childhood, school. He had the same issues as everybody else. Nothing out of the ordinary, and just
BTK?
BTK, yeah. You see, BTK to me, 100% nature. He had a completely opposite upbringing than the Night Stalker. It was totally different, and yet he was still a psychopath that he had that sexual compulsion to in this this sadomasochist type of seeking of sexual what's the word relief or well, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And
Frustration, like sexual frustration.
sexual frustration. The only way you can actually try to
Relieve
have
it.
this sexual relief is
Strangling.
or even basically again this sadistic sex syndrome, and you have to do that in order to be able to.
They said Ted Bundy was a normal upbringing, right?
No.
No?
No, he was born in the 50s. I think it was fairly normal, but again with him is that his grandparents were passing themselves off as the parents.
Oh, that's right! His sister wasn't his sister. His sister was his mother, and the grandparents were saying that they were mom and dad to Ted Bundy. But how did he find out that
He started doing research and everything. He was doing this while he was in college, along the time that he was. I mentioned.
And they said that he had like a.
girlfriend to marry her. She shot him down. She bailed. She didn't want to marry him, and he was in a real negative space. And then he was finding out about
His mom and his sister.
His
Yeah.
sister being his mom. So those were two really big triggers, and that's what kind of morphed.
But they said that it was due to like identity, like
He projected
onto her,
onto
other women.
the victims.
But my
He
thing
did a lot of
is,
that on the
like,
victims
they were.
because he ended up doing. He was already killing people, and then he hooked back up with his ex, and they hooked back up again. And he totally had like a totally different demeanor. She totally fell for him, and his whole thing was that he wanted to do it like this. He wanted to have a new approach for them to get back together, and just swoon her, swoop her off her feet more than before, and then he would propose to her, and she would accept, and they would break up.
Yeah, but my thing is, like, he had an image crisis, right? Like, he was identity crisis, that one. He was having a hard time understanding who he was as a person because of this whole sister mom thing.
That was a part of it too.
Which I don't understand. Like, you can freak the fuck out about it, but you are who you are, bro. Like, you don't need to go off on a killing spree just to try to figure out who the fuck you are.
A big part of it was that upbringing in the 50s, you know, marriage out of wedlock or childbirth out of wedlock and stuff. And so it was such a big deal until after.
It was just frowned upon.
Yeah, it was super frowned upon. Until the 70s, it was just real like that.
Yeah, but that's why the grandparents took over, and I don't know, man. Like, it's a lot of fucked up shit.
I think it's fucked up that they lied. Like, they lied. And they lied to him his whole life. I mean, really think about it.
I mean, I would understand lying to everybody else, but why do they have to lie to him about it? Like, what was the deal?
What if they said that your mom was her mom and that you were Brianna's older sister this whole time, and she didn't find out about it until in another 5 years?
Brianna would still be fucked up. She is already fucked up.
In 5 years, she'd barely find out. You gotta really kind of understand it, like, what the fuck would you be going through? That would take a lot of time to process. That would take weeks to process, if not more so.
Yeah, but it's not like they gave him away and shit like that. They kept him in the family.
And a tornado watch? And out there has been a lot of winds, no wind today.
Where does Ferret live? And there's a tornado watch in Austin?
This ain't no fucking Nebraska.
I don't know how I feel about it all, but it's pretty fucked up. It's crazy. I think they said that there's like 35 to 50 active serial killers at once.
In the States.
In the States, yeah.
It's not that many.
That's a lot, bro. And then, like, how many did they say are killed by serial killers?
I think I forgot the number. I think they said that there's roughly 2,000 homicides a year throughout the entire United States.
Right.
And I think that they said either 1 or 1% of those are from serial killers. So
That's not a lot,
all
guys.
homicides, there's still a percentage that is
Serial.
You know what?
serial killers.
I bet there's more that we don't know about than we do.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
there was this one.
There is, like,
Yeah, you know what? That's the scary statistic.
Yeah.
It was on another one on YouTube where this guy abducted this girl out of a coffee shop. He ended up tying her up, and he raped her, and then he killed her. And then what he did was fucked up is, it was in Alaska. He had her in her shed, so she was basically like frozen, so she wasn't even going to. So he sewed her eyes open
Damn, dude.
with fishing line, and took a picture with her with the newspaper, and he got a ransom. And they said to deposit his account. They ended up busting him, but then he disclosed that he had killed at least 10 people, and he was an active serial killer. And when you get introduced to that victim, and when you find out that he had like just the way that he was composed and how he actually handled the abduction and everything, it was very systematic. It was very by the numbers for him. The way he did it was very not his first time. And then after they caught him, that's when they start going into the fact that he was actually quote unquote accomplished serial killer. He even had caches of weapons that he planted all around the U.S.
What?
So whenever he was in an area where he was near one of his caches of weapons and restraints, that he might take the opportunity to kill somebody there. And the girl that was at this coffee stand, or this drink stand in Alaska, he said the moment he saw her, he knew he was gonna kill her. He's like, the moment I saw her, I knew I was gonna kill her. And that's because he was trolling for a victim. He was thinking, because he also robbed banks and stuff. He also robbed like small areas with money. And that he ended up robbing, he was going to rob the coffee shop because he knew that, because he had a police scanner, and he knew that a whole bunch of cops were on the other side of town because of something else going down. So he knew that the police activity was going to go low.
Yeah.
And then he was thinking about robbing the store because it was open late. And then he ended up pulling up, he saw the girl, and he's like, oh, I'm going to kill her.
Just like that.
Like love at first sight.
She
Oh,
made the drink,
I'm gonna kill this fucking
then
bitch.
she gave him the drink. She pulled the. Dude.
Go, come on.
So he pulls the gun on her. He has to turn off the lights. He has a restraint. You can see everything. Stuff is in the surveillance.
Yeah.
So you can't make sure you turn everything off. Car. Yeah, and then he raped her. Killed her that same night after repeatedly telling her. A fear response as a killer. Because she goes, "Are you gonna?" Because he said right when he got her, she was real. What was the word? She was very, like, just matter of fact. Like, she knew that she was gonna die at that point. She knew that she was gonna die.
That's crazy.
And then after that, his 10-year-old daughter comes out, takes her, and him and his 10-year-old daughter were planning on going on a cruise, and they were gonna fly that same day to Texas.
His 10-year-old daughter came out of where?
Out of his house because this was in his shed.
Shut up.
And his girlfriend, his living girlfriend, basically, his wife, the baby mama.
They both came out?
No, they were inside. It's like if I went out into the shed in the back.
You gotta have money to be a serial killer.
Yeah, you do gotta have money. But did the little girl see the woman?
No. Well, she didn't come out. He went in to go get her. That's when they found out he had a daughter, and then he had been kept. It's very similar to the Night Stalker in that the victim pool was very different.
Yeah, he's talking about the dude from Alaska. The baker. Yeah, the baker.
Is that what it was? No.
He was a baker.
No.
He was a baker.
Israel Keys.
Yeah, he was a baker.
Israel Keys. Yeah.
He owned his own bakery and everything.
Yeah. Let me see. Was that him? Israel Keys, the baker? Get my facts straight.
Yeah, I saw that one today too.
Oh, he also committed suicide while he was there in his cell. I don't even think he went to trial.
Yeah, he didn't go to trial.
As a matter of fact, he
bastard.
slit his wrist vertically.
Right.
He put the sheets around his neck and hung it, and also tied
Mr. Ballin did the thing about that.
Another extra. He put another extra sheet around his neck.
Noose.
And then tied the other end to his ankle, so his leg was back like that. So once he started losing consciousness, his leg would contract and make sure that he would die. So he did 3 seconds. Yeah, he wanted to.
He knew how to kill himself. He was a killer.
You know, the ironic thing too is he didn't want a lot of the details of what he was admitting to be revealed for the sake of his time, which I think is just. I personally think that's super fucked up. Because it just goes to show.
Like, how the hell are you gonna think about your daughter now, bro?
Yeah. He killed an older couple in Vermont. He executed the husband. I think they were in their 60s. He raped and then killed the wife. And there were several different instances. So his victim pool was very
I'm doing it, it's me, don't worry. Ooh, they lit me up, you bastards. They're right there on the other side of the wall.
I don't know, man. But this was my last game, Goomeister. I'm getting ready to go to bed. Are you gonna play tomorrow?
Which shows? Yeah, I'll probably be on tomorrow.
You work tomorrow?
Yeah, I usually get on around this time.
What time?
It's to be 11.
Yeah, he says he's gonna play tomorrow, but he gets on around this time.
Is he back on site?
Are you back on site?
Nah, I
No,
was
they-
for like a day and a half.
Oh, really? Why did they make you go back on site?
Well, my shit wasn't working, and Fernando was off, so I had to fucking work on the site till Fernando came back to fix my shit.
Oh, damn, dude, really? So the project
Yeah.
that I was working with ended on the 22nd. So right now I'm still with Teleperformance, but like I'm not, I guess, working.
Yeah, like you're still you're basically on their payroll. You're just not working. Like
Yeah.
you're just in the system, just kind of.
There's another project that they're putting me on. It's called Cox, and that was like a
Well,
work at home
I like
project.
the sound of it.
Right? He's like, I like the sound of that. But it's a work at home project, so that's good because I couldn't like maintain babysitting. So that was a bitch.
Yeah, I need to get like a shed or something because Kyra and the baby might move back in. So I'm like, shit, I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Kyra and the baby.
Yeah, they might move back in, which I'm about. But I'm like, shit, I'm gonna need to get a shed.
Stupid goo. He's like, shit.
It was Robert Hansen, I believe, who was the butcher baker.
The butcher baker. Robert Hansen was the butcher baker.
I think one of these guys had a bakery, but I think Israel Keys.
That's the butcher baker.
This guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, doesn't Derek look like Jeffrey Dahmer? Just a little bit.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
I think Jeffrey Dahmer is super overrated. Just saying.
Gooey says you look like him.
That motherfucker's like 6'4", dude.
Wow, dude.
Derek, you should take it as a compliment.
Gooey says you should take it as a compliment. There's a
The only-
lot. There is a lot. Oh, like there's this one, an Uber driver. Oh my
Oh,
god.
he looks like Dylan Keeble.
That stupid motherfucker. He was like, the Uber app possessed me. Like, really?
All that shit's... No flyer, nothing.
Okay, watch. So this guy was an upstanding citizen, right? Like he had no arrest record, and from everybody that
no,
he's
not even that. He was very unremarkable. Like they said, no strong political views, no super outrageous radical religious movement.
so basically, like everybody that they talked to that knew him said that he was an outgoing guy. Like there was no issues with him. He had no issues, right?
No.
He was a normal individual. And then one day he's doing like an Uber shit, right? And he starts driving erratically. Like his first Uber pickup had to like get off because the guy was speeding and he like hit other cars.
Yeah, like he had to like
Like, he-
basically dive out.
Yeah, like, and this guy was just crazy, right? Like, he went crazy that day, I guess. And then, like, shortly after, he found, like, this black lady with a bunch of kids and asked her if she was the person who needed the Uber, and that the chick said no, and that he drove off. But then he did, like, a U-E, he did a turnaround, and he fucking unloaded on the chick with the kids. The chick ended up, like, protecting the kids, and she lived. She ended up getting 4 rounds.
He shot 14 shots.
He shot 14 shots, and 4 of the 14 ended up in the woman. She lived.
I heard about that story.
Yeah.
Wait, now that I remember
Yeah,
hearing
and
about
none of the
that
kids
story.
got hurt. None of the kids got hurt because she protected them. So then this guy kept fucking driving around in his car, like looking for fucking victims and
After
shit.
that, he took off. He clipped the vehicle on the way out of the parking lot.
Oh yeah, he hit another car on the way out after shooting the lady, and then he goes to his mother's house.
And then he hit somebody else at a red light, and that's where he told me he called his at his parents' house.
So he hit 3 cars?
He hit a car that was parked, and then he hit...
But he hit 3 cars because the guy who had to jump out of the car said that he hit another car.
He said that he had hit cars. So...
Okay,
But
anyways, so the guy hit another car, and he called his wife, and told her to meet him at his parents' house so that they could swap out cars. While the guy was there, he started picking up the guns that his parents had there. And his wife asked him, like, what's going on? And he's like, I'm not gonna tell you nothing, just watch the news later on tonight. With the fucking gun in his hand. And he takes off in the chick's car, dude. And then later on that night, like, he's picking up people, he's dropping them off at their destination.
Like
all
normal.
the people, yeah, like normal. All the people that he picked up and dropped off said that he sounded like a normal person. They had normal conversations. He seemed friendly, yada, yada, yada. Later on that night, he drives into a parking lot, a dealer parking lot, where there's this boy and his father and the boy's girlfriend
It's like
in the car.
In between fares.
In between dropping off individuals and picking them up and shit. And he went to the parking lot, and the father and the son were looking at a 4x4, and they were just there. They were minding their own fucking business. The fucking guy, whatever, the guy drives up, and he just fucking unloads on the two.
Like
And
y'all looking at, and then he fired 17 shots.
he fired 17 shots.
Damn.
Both the boy and the father died. The girlfriend was safe in the car. The guy didn't even know that the girlfriend was in the car.
Holy
Then he picks other people up and he drops them off, and then he goes to a fucking restaurant parking lot. And
Already at this point, there's been a bunch of phone calls about a
Yeah.
crazy driver, and
There was-
people are putting stuff up on Facebook and all this
Yeah.
other stuff. And one of his fares even asked him, "You're not that crazy driver."
yeah,
are
like
you?"
they asked him, "You're not the crazy driver, right?" And he's like, "No, that guy's crazy." Like, really, bro? Right? So then he drives up to this restaurant. There's these 4 older ladies and a 14-year-old girl. And he shoots at them. Like, he just unloads on them. All the 4 older ladies died, and the 14-year-old girl got shot in the head but lived. Like, dude, what the fuck? And he keeps going. He keeps going that night. He killed, didn't he kill more?
No, that was it. And then they found him at about 12:30 after midnight. They pulled him over, and they were expecting him to do like suicide by
Like
cop
a
because
suicide
of
by
his
cop.
behavior.
But
he
instead-
was completely compliant.
Yeah,
So
they
he
were
was
saying that
fine.
he was normal, that he was talking normal, that there was nothing wrong with him or whatever.
And he went peacefully.
Yeah, that he went peacefully. So when they took him in to question him, he's like, "You're never gonna believe this story." And then he like told the story that the app possessed him and that it was the devil talking to him, and
Yeah,
it's
that-
like,
that,
bro.
That he said it looked like the Uber app looked like a Freemason pentagram, something like that. And when he pushed the button, or when he tapped the app, and he heard the chime, that it turned into
Yeah, like a demon possessed him or some shit like that. Like, bro, this guy was fucking psycho. He was crazy, and we can't even put like a terminology towards him because
You can't like really give him like a diagnosis.
what are you
because
gonna?
there's no freaks.
Yeah, you can't diagnose him. You can't say that he's a psychopath
He was
because
45. He's not anybody that develops schizophrenia. I mean,
yeah, he was
there's
too
probably
old.
cases, but on average, typically people develop schizophrenia during their 20s. A lot of times in their early to mid 20s. This guy's 45. You know.
Yeah, they
I
said that he
think
had no prior.
He probably did get. He probably did get fucking.
I cannot with you.
probably got
Anyways,
possessed.
you guys, thank you for showing up.
I kind of don't want to. I was thinking like, oh, I got insurance. They have Uber. Come on.
Thank you guys for showing up. I do appreciate everybody that comes.
Take a rosary.
Y'all stay cool,
Be
be
cool.
safe.
Stay safe.
That one.
Much love.
See you on the next stream.
We'll have more serial killer stuff next time.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll play South Park and I'll do more serial killer stuff tomorrow.